As you can see, it is a real sunny moment in the city of Lagos. Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV with Michael Adekunle. Today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. Let's check out what we have on the front page of Daily Sun newspaper. Daily Sun newspaper with boldly written headline here: more trouble for Osinbajo. More trouble for Osinbajo. Forces want to use vice president's actions as acting president against him. Northern president in 2023 still top agenda. Northern president in 2023 still top on agenda. And let's move down to IPOB's issue. Again, IPOB draws battle line with Southeast governors. IPOB draws battle line with Southeast governors. And let's see another story here. And what's the story talking about here? National Assembly to begin debate on 2020 budget. National Assembly to begin debate on 2020 budget. Senator Rep clash over cashless policy. Crisis looms as appeal courts over plan to appoint Justice Garba as Bokachua's successor. Crisis looms as appeal courts over plan to appoint Justice Garba as Bokachua's successor. Okay, we have a picture here, and what's the picture illustrating here? Chairman Nigeria Governors Forum and Governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, addressing the press during the meeting on security and national issues. He is flanked by Governors Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, Aminu Tambuwa of Sokoto State, and Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State. All right, these are the stories we have on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper. Let's join our reviewers for more analysis. I'll be right back. Of course, you know, Osinbajo's issue with Buhari has been going on.
Why should it be so? Why should it be so? That's another question. Why should it be so? No. Why should it be so? Well, it is what they need. It is what they need. I will just put it in parable word. We'll go on parable. It is what they need. Because we know that from the beginning, this Buhari has nothing to offer for the first time. Because of this man, you understand, Osinbajo, this, let me say, our elders are frontier to make sure that Buhari won the election. But what is happening now? You understand? Because I read in paper last week that they wanted to replace him. I said, how can it be done? You understand? A person that worked for APC, frontier, and is the one that going for the message, for all message for APC. From even, he came to this Orowara in order to make the campaign. He wanted to die because of the APC message during that accident. But how can it be trouble like this for him?
Some allegations have been made against Osinbajo. One of the allegations is disbursement of funds without the approval of the National Assembly.
Those allegations, is it true or not? Is it not the same government? During the time of Buhari, during Baru and Kachukwu, something money was lost. It seems that they want to make use of this one in order to do what? You understand? They use him, but my prayer is God should not allow him to be used and dumped as a dumping ground. You understand? That is why when you are not born, education is good. But if you are not born with inborn wisdom, you are touched with your education, you may thought that you are educated while you are not educated. You understand? When he said that we are educated, I used to tell people, it is a shameful thing for a pen writer to use his own pen and put his pen under the feet of the animal. You understand? So this man, a professor like him, oh, God will not allow me to burn under this thing anymore. In Jesus' name.
Politics. All these things are politics. Why is it that it is now they come to discover that there's a breach when it comes to the terms of Osinbajo? Even when the president has still been in power first term, now going on second term, they've been looting of funds. How many of the lawmakers or rogues have been called out or maybe put on public to embarrass like this, persecuted? How many? Is it now that they are now kind of looking for a way to manipulate the countries? Now they now have to come up. Let me tell you something, my brother. Let's not be deceived. As far as I'm concerned, the only strong man in Yoruba land today that is in power is Osinbajo. Take it or leave it. So definitely, what is happening right now is bound to happen. as long as power is concerned. So let's not deceive ourselves. I wouldn't want to go to an extent of talking too much or making too much noise.
You said he is the only person in power
That represents the Yoruba land when it comes to government.
but he's been alleged of signing a budget, signing some money without the approval of National Assembly.
Let's remember one thing. When the president was not in town,
When he went for medical
when he went for
treatment.
medical treatment, there were lots of things that was done by this same Osinbajo that Nigerians applauded. When even the president came back, he gave him a thumb up. So why out of nowhere now you now come to remember that something, a certain money is missing or certain fund has been misused, you now want to hold him, use him as a scapegoat?
Does it mean the National Assembly does not have that right to ask
My brother,
25 billion
my
naira?
brother, listen.
NNPC
Even the
without
National
approval.
Assembly itself we are talking about, questions should be asked about them. They should ask questions about them. If we want to go into details concerning this country, I think quite a lot of things is going wrong. A lot of things is going wrong. A lot. A lot. It starts from the presidency down to the bottom. A lot is going wrong. For example, look at what we are facing. I wouldn't describe those people as Nigerians. They are not Nigerians. We, the common men, those of us that stand here to go through the news of the day every day, we are the Nigerians. Because what we're going through, they don't know what we're going through. What we're going through does not affect them in any ways. I don't collect a huge fat salary. I don't have a filling station where I can drive in or be in my house. A tanker of fuel will come and supply me or give me fuel at my beck and call. I'll have to go to the filling station. Probably if there's a scarcity, stand on the queue, fight to get a fuel. But they don't go through this. So they don't even. A certain minister or senator once made a statement that whether he or she has never experienced fuel scarcity in his or her life. I don't know. But, I mean, what does that tell you? As far as I'm concerned, this country, when it comes to politics and governance of this country, Nigerians should just let go.
Thank you
Just
so much.
let go.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Nice one from you.
Professor Yemi Osinbajo is long expected. We know this thing will happen because even before ever since the inauguration of this present government, Osinbajo has been treated just like an houseboy. Houseboy in Nazarok
By the president of who?
by the Kaaba. We have been expecting him as an honorable man, as a pastor, a senior pastor, Redeemed Christian of the Church of God. We wanted him to resign, but he never. He should have resigned long time ago. But he's thinking that maybe the President Buhari likes him. They will deal with him ruthlessly. Mark my word. They are going to deal with him ruthlessly because it's what we have been expecting. And when the head has told him not, that is what we are expecting.
Now, you deal with him ruthlessly because he's not
Yes,
capable of handling his post or what?
Even the discardment of making him to the chairman of the National Economic Council, it's like a passing of a vote of no confidence on him. The economy, she said, it was a shambles under him. So what other things do you expect President Buhari to do? This man is not in charge, thinking that he's in charge. So if they deal with him, that is one cup of tea. That is not my business. But what I'm saying is that it's what they negotiated for. It's what Yoruba people negotiated for. That's what they are getting from other Buhari governments. That is my view.
I don't like joining issue with some Nigerian that they don't even know or understand what is going on. Did you watch TVC this morning? My view, this is to be precisely this morning. I think today, if you watch that program, My View on TVC, there is a guy brought from Morayo brought the guy talking to the guy from presidency directly, and the guy explained to details that I want to quote the guy before I started saying whatever I want to say. The guy said, I don't know why, he doesn't know why Nigerians like to create problem. Yes, there is an issue, but National Assembly have already cleared the guy. Is it possible for Osinbajo to disburse anything without his consent of his boss? I don't know. It's just the same thing the last time that there's one guy from Jubilee called from Sudan. It's just like that. Nigeria are just joining issue unnecessarily because I don't know why the guy, your chief editor in your office that sent you here, can you come here without his consent? It's not possible. So I don't know why Nigeria are just trying to create fraction. Do you understand? We are not facing the right issue. The issue that confronts Nigeria will leave it. I'll be saying another thing. At Osinbajo, to his level, as a professor of law, do you think Osinbajo will descend himself so low to that extent with doing something without the consent of his boss? It's not possible. We are crazy. It's crazy.
But you should remember that his boss was on a medical treatment. He wasn't in the country. He was made the acting president then.
Yes, look at what he said. His boss make him acting president. So, acting president is equivalent to president himself. He's working under his capacity, president capacity.
Which the National Assembly said it didn't tell them before taking such a step.
There's no time that General Muhammadu Buhari leave this country without sending a letter to the National Assembly. Go and search the history. There's no time General Muhammadu Buhari want to leave this country without sending a letter to the National Assembly.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the disbursement of funds and the money being signed by the acting president.
I've just told you, National Assembly have already cleared him. They have already cleared him. So I don't know the reason why. You see, I so much respect you and respect your organization very well. When you want to ask people questions, you don't need to come to people like this to come and be asking them. Well, they don't have anything to offer. They are just, all they need to do is just to create a confusion. So someone that I've never read needs to list this morning, somebody that already he does not have a data on his phone to see what is going on in the country. So you come here to come and be giving you false information. So it's just like that. When I'm telling you something, I know what I'm telling you. I said TVC this morning. There's somebody that brought from presidency that spoke this morning. I watch it live and direct before I leave in my office right now. He just said it that National Assembly have already cleared him. Quote me, my name is Adesina. The guy is not guilty. They're just creating a fraction. I just watched the program not quite a long. It's no more than 1 hour ago. I just left my office. So I don't know the reason why Nigeria are creating problem to themselves. First, the issue that are facing you. Look for how you can look for job. Leave the guy is a professor. Do you think it's easy before somebody can become a professor of law and a son, in Federal Republic of Nigeria, a vice president? Do you think he will descend himself so low to abuse his office? He cannot do so because he knows the implication of it. It's not possible that Osinbajo will take a decision without asking his boss. And more to add more to what we are saying. Nigeria are saying General Muhammadu Buhari have already useless his office by dissolving the committee, economic committee that Osinbajo headed, chair. The guy even add more this morning that why Nigeria are doing like this. The advisory country and committee that General Muhammadu Buhari has just constituted is to complement the work of the Osinbajo, because constitutionally Osinbajo, the vice president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, bill anybody is being shared by vice president, which including all the 36 states. The vice president will share it. Now this is the new committee that General Muhammadu Buhari has just set up. I heard it this morning. It's just to work directly to the local government, to work directly to you and I. How can we benefit directly from federal government? That is the meaning of the committee. I don't know why Nigeria is there to complement themselves. So listen to information before you disburse it. Thank you very much.
Why did Hausa told that no, it's Yoruba that killing Muritala Mohammed? No, because during the time when Obasanjo contested with Tufalaye, I'm telling them there's a constitution that knows everything about this thing. Why did they say Hausa and Yoruba should go? Because they know these people are now saying 2020 again, Hausa will come back. When there's a constitution, it's impossible. It's Igbo and Yoruba that are going. I'm a layman. I know much about this thing. Forget.
No, let him tell you which state APC is controlling the Igbo land.
It's not possible.
Yoruba has been used and dumped. Forget it. Yoruba has been used and dumped.
Always our language of the languages. Nigeria have many diversity of language. Now they want to push it out in the language of saying I have done well or never done well. According to the language that we all know, Osinbajo have performed well as a vice president to Buhari. Now, removing Osinbajo there, it doesn't make like they are fighting or something trouble for him. Anybody can say in a post, after some years, another person can do it. So removing him is tactically good omen for Nigeria. Let another brain come and see what will happen, what will move us forward. Forwardness is what we want. So there is no back thing there. Thank you.
Now, what's your own take on the North taking over the power come 2023?
No, come 2023, the North can never take over power. Because it's written, everybody it's a sharing formula. The Nigeria is a 3 nation in 1 nation. They have done their own, they left it for Yoruba and Igbo. That one is sure. Except they need problem and they will never allow problem to exist.
That's what I'm saying to you, for him to be hearing it. It's an insult. People coming here, they are not illiterate. They are learned. Learning as he is. So you can't tell me, you can't question my own integrity that I don't know what I'm coming here to do. It's an insult to people in the public. This is a public parliament. People's opinion. The intelligent people come here and discuss. If they don't come to the newsstand and read, do you find it coming here to come and read newspaper? Does it come and read newspaper? There are enlightened minds that come here and discuss public issues. You understand me? So it's an insult for someone to say, whoever comes here, you don't ask people here, they don't have anything to offer. They are this, they are that. No, nothing don't come here. They are enlightened minds that come here and read papers. They are not illiterate. They are informed minds that come here and talk of the public issues. Anyway, as per what Osinbajo is going on, dude, this is a policy of the northern interest. Get it clear or no? It's a policy of a Fulani interest. Anybody will not be fooled about that. Osinbajo himself could be. That's Osinbajo himself. As he's caught in the web of what they all are playing against the southern interest. Now he has been caught in that act. Yes. He has never stood for South, has never championed interest for the South. Now he has been caught up by the northern policies, power game. Yeah, northern game. He's been caught with it now. Let him wriggle himself out of it. Let him play himself out of it. Because he has never been there for the South. Why should not be expecting the South to be there for him? Why should we expect the South to be there for him? As in the Fulani are killing Christians all around the country. Has he ever spoken about it? Instead, he goes about talking hell of Buhari's government all around, all over the world. Going and standing for me all over the places. So if he's caught by another political game plan now, let him suffer it. Let him pay for it.
Mr. Rock is falling on him.
Yes, let him pay dearly for it. If he's able to dig him way out of it, good luck. If he's not, if he's consuming it, maybe he will learn to know that he derives a political base from a region, from ethnic base before he moves to the center. And always, it must always be in his mind to always represent them, protect them in the scheme of things. Not to just get to the center and forget about where he derived a political base. He didn't derive a political base from the north. It's not from the southwest. What's the interest of the southwest he has protected? So if he derive a political, think tank anything from a particular region of the country, by virtue of being a Yoruba man, that's what gave him the political base. Foundation. What's his interest as something for Yoruba interest? The southwest. He has always been pressing Buhari. I'm not saying he should disrespect to his boss, but There's a basis, there's a premises for everything. There's a basis for something.
There's something I want you to realize. There's
Yes.
one thing I want you to realize.
Yes.
You should know that the vice president or the president is not just for his tribe alone. They are for the nation.
Hello, hello.
Vice president is for the whole country, not for just the Yorubas.
Excuse me. Is Buhari protecting the Nigerian interest? The Fulani herdsmen that have been killing, tell me one that have been arrested and been prosecuted in the court of law. Point to one Fulani herdsmen that have been arrested and been prosecuted and been convicted in the court of law. If no Fulani herdsmen have been arrested and convicted in the court of law for all the killings all around the country, massless killing, genocide killing, and he came up with Ruga to plant Fulani in every side of the country to settle them and grow them into formidable military formation. Who are you telling me is really protecting Nigerian interests? So they understand policy better than they originate their policy. There's a problem that's the best from which their political game, their political, something they're playing originate from, and they are protecting this. I'm first a Yoruba man before I'm a Nigerian. It's virtue of being a Yoruba that come to be a Nigerian. If I'm a Ashanti man, a Ghana, a tribe in Ghana, I won't be a Nigerian. Excuse me. But my conviction of being a Nigerian is that I'm one of the ethnic tribe in Nigeria. That's what constitutes me for me to be a Nigerian. So that's where I derive my basis, my foundation being a Nigerian. So that, I'm not saying I should play above the other ethnic, but it's always be in my subconscious that no matter what, that's my constituency. And I must always have a reservation of percentage of my political game for them. So that when I used to balance the national policies. You get my point? So if Osinbajo is now caught up in the northern web, let him rig himself out or he'll be consumed by it.
All right, and this is where we'll wrap it up on today's edition of Bystander Southeast Times on Flip TV, your #1 newspaper review program. Michael Adekunle is my name. Behind the camera, Latif Adewale in the studio. Michael Ojo also keeping it real on Flip TV. Till I join you next time on the same platform. Keep having a good day. Bye.